Hey everyone. I realize I rant and rave quite a bit, and that's probably because I like to talk about politics and what's in the news. I have an opinion on pretty much everything. So I like once in a while to try to talk about something else. So do I look tanner? I went rafting on Saturday. And by rafting I mean floating. Raft something like this. Yeah, a little two-man raft. Me and my friend Jason went and did some floating on the American River here in Sacramento. We have this nice, well actually two rivers come together here, but we have this nice section you can float down. It's very mellow. There's a few little rapids that are really just kind of fun. In college we used to do it all the time. Went and picked this up, me and all my old roommates, went and picked up like the $30 rafts. They're still 30 bucks. And I've gotten so many years out of that raft. Anyway, so Jason calls me up and says, hey, let's go rafting. And so, there's a little bit of gathering together stuff, getting the deli sandwiches, all that kind of stuff. Now, let me tell you, I have, where I come from, it's called, no offense to anyone, it's called a farmer tan. Okay, now, this is YouTube, and I know if I say that, I'm going to get a bunch of messages down here from farmers going, farmer tan, being insulted. Anyway, so if it's offensive to anyone out there, let me know, and I won't call it a farmer tan anymore. But a farmer tan is, basically where you're tan here, but then like, well, you can see I'm burnt. Okay, and that's the next part of the story. I never used the spray-on type of sunblock before. I always used the lotion, and apparently it didn't get on so even, so I have these like stripes where I'm burned really badly. But it could have been worse. I could have been burned everywhere. So anyway, it was a great time. Floating down that river is fun. If you live in or around Sacramento, if you're visiting the area, take a day to do it. Like, you can rent rafts. If you're coming from out of town, they have this place you can rent like 6-man rafts and 10-man rafts or whatever. But these, you get the little 2-man raft, go solo, tie onto your friends' rafts. It's such good times. It was so much fun. And where the river narrows, of course the water goes faster, but it also sort of pushes the boats together, so you end up just meeting all kinds of random people. It gets all shuffled up. No, it's fun. It's kind of social too. There's a lot of people out there, so it's kind of a party. It's not just like rafting through the countryside, although it is pretty. You see like a blue heron. I saw a blue heron out there, so you see some of that too. Now this has a reputation because it used to be, and I'll admit in college we used to go on the 4th of July. I won't tell you what it was called, but it was pure debauchery. It's sort of like New Orleans. The bathing suit tops on the females all over the place, people just drunk, 3 or 4 9-man rafts tied together, 30 people, keg, just crazy party. But they actually made a state law to stop this just on holidays, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and 4th of July. You can't drink on the river. But the rest of the time you can. And I think it keeps it pretty sane because we went on Saturday and it wasn't crazy like it used to be. It was just fun. It was a good time. Anyway. So if you live in or around the area, I'd recommend it, or I'm sure a lot of you have rivers near you where you can engage in this sort of thing. But very fun. Had a great day on Saturday. Just thought I'd share that with you. See, no ranting, no raving, no politics this time. But I'll be right back on it tomorrow, don't worry. Thanks for watching.